Good evening, Richmond County, and welcome to your Thursday edition of Live at 5. I'm Russell Parker. With all of the division currently going on following the death of George Floyd under the knee of a now former Minneapolis, Minnesota police officer, one local pastor aims to bring the community together. The Reverend James Brigman of St. Paul United Methodist Church is holding a fellowship event on Sunday afternoon in the hopes of creating a dialogue so neighbors can try to listen to each other, according to his wife, Lori Brigman. She said everybody's anxious since Floyd's death, from the protesters' outrage over police abuse to law enforcement facing fear of the unknown. As a crowd gathered in the parking lot of Richmond Plaza this past Sunday afternoon, Lori Brigman said her husband felt led to meet with protest organizers to let them know he knows what it's like when you feel like the government doesn't listen to you. He shares that frustration. In July of 2017, the pastor walked from Rockingham to Washington, D.C. to raise awareness and ask for help for the couple's medically fragile daughter, Lauren Faith. While talking to protest organizers, James Brigman also offered them bottles of water. The gathering, which will include prayer and fellowship, will start at 2 p.m. in the gravel parking lot behind the Richmond County Magistrate's office, which is located behind the old courthouse. Lori Brigman said they will be encouraging attendees to practice social distancing. All members of the community are invited to attend. Anyone interested in being a speaker at this event is encouraged to contact the Reverend at 910-331-2835 or Lori at 910-331-1049 as soon as possible. Days after announcing the Richmond Senior High School class of 2020 will have a victory lap graduation parade at Rockingham Speedway, the school updated students and families about senior prom. Because of the COVID-19 pandemic, this year's senior class won't have a traditional prom, but that didn't stop Andrea McIver or the school from trying to make the best of an unfortunate situation. McIver, who is Richmond's art teacher and yearbook advisor, made a play on words to create Richmond's Masquerade Prom parade for June 27th. The social distancing event will be held in the Cole Auditorium's parking lot from 7 to 9 p.m. and is free to all seniors and their dates. For students wanting to participate, they will arrive at the Cole and follow a designated traffic pattern set up in the parking lot. Upon arrival at the front steps, students will exit their vehicles and pose for photos in front of a backdrop. Local photographer Jim McDonald will be on hand for the event, and an online order form will soon be made available for those who wish to purchase photographs. McIver added that the event will allow for small groups of students to gather so long as they follow the guidelines set forth by Governor Roy Cooper. Richmond's band and chorus directors Edwin Carter and Chuck Wright will serve as two DJs and play music during the prom parade. Creating the special backdrop, which will be revealed the night of the prom, is Jesuit's creation of Rockingham. During the school year, the Senior Senate tossed around the idea of having a masquerade-themed prom, and as things turned out, McIver said it was a perfect idea. Although prom goers won't be able to use the masquerade masks originally designed, the hope is that the students will have fun creating their own unique mask to wear. As North Carolina grapples with President Trump's call to pull the Republican National Convention from Charlotte, both Democrats and Republicans are seizing on the moment, using the fight to appeal to their respective bases. But despite GOP attempts to bash Governor Roy Cooper over his refusal to budge on COVID-19 and social distancing conditions related to the event, the Democratic governor may end up stronger politically because of his clash with Trump, several political scientists say. On Tuesday, June 2nd, Trump tweeted the GOP would be forced to find a new host for its August convention. The announcement followed Cooper's statement that North Carolina probably won't host the event at full capacity due to COVID-19 and the governor's rigid reopening plan. North Carolina is still in phase 2 of Cooper's reopening, which began May 22nd and could last another 3 weeks. Restaurants, breweries, wineries, and distilleries were allowed to open at 50%. Salons and barbershops reopened, but gyms and private bars and clubs were forced to stay closed weeks later. Many have filed lawsuits while others are threatening to follow. Charlotte officials said in a Facebook post Wednesday that while news of the RNC's pending cancellation dominates headlines, the decision isn't official. Now, with Republicans to look to cities such as Florida's Jacksonville or Orlando to host their event, some are accusing Cooper of shutting the RNC out of Charlotte on purpose. Trump said in his tweet Tuesday that Charlotte is set to lose hundreds of millions of dollars. The NC GOP, in its Wednesday statement, said that number would be close to $150 million. In 2012, the Charlotte Business Journal reported the Democratic National Convention contributed $91 million to the local economy. Its total economic impact in North Carolina was close to $164 million. The NC GOP said the real victims of the potential RNC fallout are the hotels, restaurants, and bars that have been closed for months, waiting for Cooper's go-ahead to reopen. Many times, sons follow in their father's footsteps, but for Chad Gwynn, it was the exact opposite. He followed in his son's footsteps by completing the electric utility substation and relay technology program at Richmond Community College. Also like his son Sandy, he is now working for the same company as a relay technician. While his son graduated from the USERT program in 2017 at age 23, Gwynn begins his relay technician career at age 52, leading a 14-year career working as an electrician for the railroad. Gwynn said layoffs were a regular concern within the railroad industry, but his son's employer, a global leader in protective relay systems, has never had a layoff. Both were hired by the company before they even graduated from the USERT program. When we return, we've got your Live at 5 weather report. It's coming up right after the break, so stay tuned.
Locally owned and operated, One Stop Vape Shop is a place you'll want to check out. Whether you need vape supplies, signs, business cards, decals, or your chakras aligned, we have you covered. Our in-house print shop has quick turnaround time and is open 7 days a week. We offer a wide range of products including stones, herbs, pendants, CBD, kratom, and more. Visit us at 939 East Broad Avenue in Rockingham.
She gets her soccer skills from her mom, her sense of humor from her dad, and her drugs from her home medicine cabinet. Over half of misused medication comes from family and friends. Talk to your children about the dangers of prescription drug misuse. Secure your medication, take regular inventory to ensure nothing is missing, and properly dispose of expired or unused medication. Be aware. Don't share. Lock your meds.
At Richmond County Hospice, we strive to provide high-quality care to our patients and their families. Whether it's the incredible hospitality at the Haven House or from the comfort of your own home, you can count on Hospice to be there for you. We also offer monthly grief support groups, and our chaplain will be there to hold your hand in prayer. Through our amazing staff and our volunteers, Hospice has made difficult times easier for our community. Call the number on your screen if you feel that you or your loved one may benefit from our services. Richmond County Hospice. Peace, comfort, dignity.
Hometown heroes? Well, maybe. When it comes to backyard comfort and no pesky mosquitoes, call Brown Termite and Pest Control at 910-895-6410 or 910-276-8870. Their team of superheroes can take back control of your paradise. That's 910-895-6410 today.
JC's in Rockingham has you covered for used appliances, parts, trailers, and storage. We have one of the largest selections of reconditioned washers, dryers, and refrigerators in the Sand Hills, and we offer free delivery to residents inside Richmond County. Come check out our variety of trailers for any hauling job and our storage buildings for the things you need out of the weather or house. We also carry parts and accessories for appliances, trailers, truck beds, and can order the things you need. That's JC's on South Hancock Street in Rockingham.
Do you want a healthcare career? Certified medical assistants are multi-skilled healthcare professionals capable of completing administrative and clerical tasks, making them a valuable member of the healthcare team at medical clinics, doctors' offices, and other healthcare facilities. According to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, the employment of medical assistants is projected to grow 23% over the next 8 years, much faster than the national average. At Richmond Community College, our medical assisting students are trained in our cutting-edge Simulation Learning Center, giving them hands-on experience with high-fidelity mannequins that simulate real-life patient interaction. In addition to clinical skills, our students also receive instruction in scheduling appointments, coding, processing insurance accounts, billing, collections, and medical transcription. Complete the medical assisting program in just 2 years and start your lifelong career today. Visit www.richmondcc.edu to learn more about enrolling in the medical assisting program at Richmond Community College or call 910-410-1700.
McNair Auto Sales is the place to buy your pre-owned car, truck, or van. To be the best, it takes big selection, friendly staff, and great pricing. We guarantee a no-hassle buying experience, and financing is available right on site. So come see us today. We're located at 1026 East Broad Avenue in Rockingham. And remember, with over 40 years of experience, you know McNair is the name you can trust.
Your Live at 5 weather report is brought to you by RO Yellow, Richmond County's new online business directory. Happy Thursday, everybody. Hope you're having a great day today. It has been once again a hot day, but luckily the temperatures are cooling off a little bit quicker tonight than they have been in the past couple of days. Of course, yesterday we had from 7 to 9 o'clock, it was from 85 degrees to 80 degrees. Tonight it's going from 84 degrees to 78 degrees in that 2-hour span. So good news is that temperatures are cooling off throughout the evening. So if you're not happy with this hot weather like it has been, good news is that it will be cooling off a little bit quicker than it has been. But we're getting away from we still have hot weather on the way. We're going to be done with the sunshine for maybe a little bit because we do have thunderstorms in the area tomorrow, about a 30 to 40% chance throughout the Sandhills. Fayetteville will be a high of 83, low of 72. Rayford, high of 84, low of 72 there. Down in Robeson County, it'll be a high of 83 and a low of 74. Scotland County, high of 86 and a low of 73. Up in Southern Pines, it'll be a high of 84 and a low of 72. And as you can see, these temperatures are still relatively warm despite the thunderstorms coming in, potentially washing away some of this heat with some rain, but still got some hot weather coming. Ellerbe, high of 86, low of 71. Rockingham and Hamlet, high of 85, low of 71. Bennettsville, high of 86, low of 72. And across the PD in Bladesboro will be a high of 86 and a low of 71. Looking at the 7-day forecast, rain still on the way again tomorrow, but as well as Saturday. And we've been kind of expecting that all week. We've been looking at that, and we are still expecting it to come in, but it shouldn't be too big of a deal. Hopefully it'll be enough to cool us off, but as you can see, Saturday we're almost in the 90s for that day despite rain potentially falling. Friday, high of 85, low of 71. Saturday, high of 89, low of 72. On Sunday, we're back in the partly clouded skies again with a high of 85 and a low of 67. And then on Monday, it'll be a high of 82 and a low of 68. And then finally, Tuesday, high of 83 and a low of 60. I say finally, as in that'll be finally of the end of those partly clouded skies stretch of days, because now we got Wednesday coming in with a high of 83 and a low of 71 with thunderstorms. Again, only a 30% chance in the afternoon, but no chance at all in the evening. And then on Thursday, 30% chance throughout the entire day with a high of 81 and a low of 70. So we got some thunderstorms on the way, especially for the weekend, but Sunday through Tuesday is looking relatively nice. And then Wednesday, Thursday, we've got some small chances there, so just be mindful of that. But for now, immediately do be watching out for thunderstorms on the weekend. And that's going to do it for your Live at 5 weather report and for tonight's edition of Live at 5. Of course, for the latest news, sports, and events happening in Richmond County, you know where you can go to. You can go to richmondobserver.com, or you can download the free RO app for your mobile devices. For the Live at 5 crew, I'm Russell Parker. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow. Good night, Richmond County.